There's our cars. So you were smart and you got a shovel.
Yeah.
You don't happen to have an extra shovel, do you?
Extra one, I do not.
No.
Sorry.
All right, no worries. Good morning, guys. What's up? Welcome to another episode of That Christian Vlogger. It is 2 days after the snow, and it is still relatively crazy out there, but we were able to make it into the gym today. On today's episode, I want to talk to you guys about strength. What is strength? The world has so many definitions of strength, but what does true strength look like, and what is God's view on it?
Here's what I want you guys to do.
In Proverbs 24, it talks about how a truly wise man increases in strength. But that's not the kind of strength that we're talking about here. If that was the case, it'd be far too simplistic. You know that true strength sometimes doesn't require that, or requires an entirely different set of sub skills. I'm about to try 95% real quick. Took me about 3 times, but nailed it. Looks like the buses are back in order. Strength to me right now means so much more than just being able to work out and to lift heavy weights and things like that. For example, the most direct application is, last night Emily and I had a little bit of an argument, a large argument rather. And to me, true strength is being able to come back and to say, you know what, honey, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Or you know what, I would have handled things differently if I was thinking properly. To me, that is what true strength is all about. It's being able to be humble, it's being able to be loving, it's being able to be kind at those moments where it's difficult to do so. Anyone can be those things when it's easy. True strength does it when it's hard. To me, that's the kind of strength that I think the Bible really really holds high as a value. That's the kind of strength that Jesus had, was being able to love his enemies, to forgive people even when it was difficult. But what about you guys? What is strength to you? Who is the person in your life that embodies strength the most? Everyone has like their own individual parking spaces now. This car behind me has like a mohawk on it. Just pick up my buddy, Pastor Marquise Johns. I've known him for about almost 10 years. He's actually the guy that got me first interested in ever doing ministry, ever doing canvassing especially. And he's gonna be with us for a few days, teaching a couple of our classes on how to reach millennials and how to retain them in the church. So I'm really excited to be able to sit in on some of these classes.
And what do we say? The child Samuel, don't miss that. This is a child here, this is a child. The child Samuel ministered unto the Lord. He was doing what again? Now you cannot miss this.
So Becca has a really cool device on keeping her feet dry. Check it out.
It didn't work.
They're still wet.
What are those?
What are those? They're still wet.
Are those grocery bags?
Yeah. When you're poor from California, yikes.
Oh boy. It's about 7 o'clock, just getting back home from work. Today was a really awesome day. Classes were awesome. We were able to talk a lot about how we can get the church to work together and the differences between different generations, like the Generation X, the boomers, busters, millennials, and things like that. And I learned that I actually really identify with the age group ahead of me rather than the millennials. I'm like born right in the middle of the millennial generation, and yet I strongly identify with the buster generation, which is really kind of interesting, and I think it helped me to understand myself a little bit better and give me a better idea of how I prefer to work with each other, and even it's just like a work context, not even just like a ministry. But it's pretty insightful. So really excited for that. We have one more day with classes with Pastor Marquise, which should be pretty awesome. So I'm almost home and I'm gonna go spend some time with family. Who's that one right there? Hi there.
Hi.
How's your day?
Good. Nice.
Yeah. And that's how it's done, boys and girls.